Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am having some technical difficulties with my phone, so I might have to pull up the Underdog account first off, but I am back at home, which is good. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys enjoy getting to see my face again. It's been a couple weeks because of my travels, but I am currently updating my usual phone to see if it just needed to be updated because it was I had updated the other phone and that one's working. So hopefully that is all that was needed. But we're going to jump into the live scene here and start doing some battles because why not? So I am on Underdog right now. Like I said, I did edit this deck a little bit. I'll show you guys real quick. So I was able to get one Mad Bomber. So that replaced my Gunslinger, which was a 33-23. So this one just has, it's two, statistically wise, they're both the same amount of attack and defenses there. You know, you took away 2 defense and put into the attack, but because it's a critical strike, that means you're getting 4 extra. All right, or 2 extra. So it works out well. No, it is 4 extra. I don't know what I'm thinking. So, anywho, that was a good swap for me. So I've got those in here, and I probably need to actually do another optimizer run on this because if I go sort these by rarity, I've got these, the sci-fi here and the knowledge that are both new, new to me since I last ran the optimizer. So I think those might take over the place of some other cards that are in here. It's difficult though, because I don't want to have too many cards that are not fused, because then you get issues where you're not able to get Tiebreaker on turn 3. So it might swap out with some of the other cards in here like Horse. So we'll see, but I haven't had a chance to run my optimizer yet to see. But we're going to do a little bit of Dr. Robo battles here. And my hope is once my phone gets updated here, it'll start working. That's the only difference really between these two phones is my personal phone I hadn't updated yet, and this one updated on its own. I just turned it on one morning. I was like, oh, it's updated. Okay. I had a good day today. Got to hang out with my family after work for a little while now, and just took my daughter on an ice cream date. No, there's a couple people in here. Just people being quiet right now. We got Drippy Drops. We got Eddie in here. We got Matthew in here. Notzler's in here too, and Soy Clubberville is also here. Yeah, so there's other people in here. Spicy, you're just the only one that had talked. Oh, look, there's Eddie. I'm not outing them. You just asked if there's other people in here. I just want to make sure you knew you're not the only one in chat. You're just the only one who was talking. Joe said he'll be here a little bit late, and I started my stream early, so you get that double dip of love there. Mrs. Tapdawg is not here either. She, I think she's a little tired, so she's not working right now. Or she worked yesterday, and it usually takes her a day to recover from working. So I don't blame her. Hello, Underdog. How's it going? Well, I was hopeful that Underdog would be doing better this season, but you know, it's all right. The difficulty is I don't have cell phone service on this phone, so I have to be on Wi-Fi or I have to use my hotspot, and there's just too many times I forget to use it, and I don't get the notifications that, hey, it's time to use your turns on this account. So I'll spend a whole day working or something, and all of a sudden it's the end of the day, and I just forgot to use all my arena. So I struggle on this account because you only have so much time at lunch to be able to play and actually eat your meal, you know. Do I have a personal favorite gold combo card? I think Cartoon. I just like the combos it makes. Gives me a little bit of a nostalgia hit. How you doing today, Spicy and Drippy and Eddie? Guess you have to have a E ending of your name, huh? Ooh, a one-hit Dr. Robo. You love to see it. So on my trip, I brought my Switch with me because I wanted to be able to play some Fortnite. And I updated my Switch before I left because I was like, if I get to the hotel and the Wi-Fi there or the internet there sucks, it's going to take like 3 days just to download the update. So I was smart enough to do that. And then I forgot that it gets updated every week anyway on Tuesday, and I landed on a Monday. So I go to boot it up the first day, and it's like, oh, you got to update. So it took like 2 hours to update. Thankfully, it was just a small update. But I was able to get it, and I got to play the first week. Second week, I switched hotels because the first hotel was horrible, and it would not connect to the internet there, and I didn't want to use my hotspot on my phone just to play that game, so I didn't get to play that much last week. But I have been enjoying... Oh, look at that gold card. That's fun. I have been enjoying the no-build game. I think I prefer that. I seem to do better on that. It's a little bit more strategic and less sweaty. All right, we're going to go over to the arena. So right now I'm in rank 74. Let's see where we get. I think I'm on a win streak. Oh, no, I'm probably not on a win streak. I'll probably have like +6 or 7 at most right now. I probably should have kept that hand since I had final forms there, but it's all right. That worked out. What other Switch games do I have? I have so many Switch games, and I've not played most of them. It's sad. I've got Pokemon Snap. Haven't played it. I have whatever Switch game came out for Pokemon as well before the most recent one. So the one that was actually like I think it was a remake of Diamond or something. Have Mario Maker. I played that on stream a couple times. Got a 95 on your math final. That was a win for the day. Yeah, that's a huge win. Congratulations, man. I know it's hard to... you never know on math. You're beating Ella's butt. Oh, yeah. My event ended yesterday, I think. Might have been today. I can't remember. I think I've decided who I want to farm next on Tapdawg. Because I've got... Who do I have? I think I got Xanthar? No, can't be. Maybe I got Ella. Let me see. How's that going? Oh, man. It hasn't even started, really. might be a quick stream tonight. I just had to say that because Mojo got here. Meme Maker? Do you mean Mario Maker? I know I have that, for lack of a better term, the sequel to Breath of the Wild. I have that game too that I have not played. Most of my Switch games I've not touched. I've only tried really Super Mario Maker, and then I play Fortnite on there. How you doing, Mojo? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. So I spent all my dust on Tapdawg, and I wanted to show you guys all the fun stuff I had. But, yeah. It's... How far are we into this update? Let's switch the camera over. Look at that. I'm at 25%. No, not even 25%. That's generous. 10, 15% on this update. So we'll see. Hopefully it will update here. Oh, I've done Maker streams. I usually actually do them. I haven't done it in a while, but I used to on these weeks where it's just the arena and it only takes me like I don't know, half an hour to do my stream, I would, oh, is it already done? It was finished. All right, give me a second, guys. I got to set up my FaceTime, apparently. This is some legit stuff. First, position your face in the camera frame, then move your head in a circle to show all the angles of your face. Let's get this started. Okay, we're going full camera here, guys. Okay. Move your head in a circle. Awesome. Okay, guys. First setup is Face ID is now set up. Okay, we're good. Oh no, not only did I not get an Underdog into... Oh, push the wrong button there, sorry guys. Not only did I not get Underdog into L3, he didn't even get L2, he got L1. When I went to bed, he was in, I think, 8th place. And there was like an hour left in the day. So it's not important enough for me to stay up till midnight to try to get that rank. So I just, in my mind, if it's going to happen, it'll happen because Underdog has a really great account. That's all I can say. I stayed up till 2 last night. I was in 9th place and dropped to 33 in the span of 5 minutes. Okay. Trippy. So it's not just me. It's that crazy first week where too many people are trying to get that legendary spots. Yeah, Spicy. I've definitely had that feeling before where arena gets boring. That's kind of why I took that hiatus last time, because trying to stay in that top 5 pack, you have to play all the time, and it just can get boring, and it's not really worth it, because I did half as many battles, right? Half as many wins as the guys who were in the top 5 spots, and I got 6th place. And I didn't have to play as much as them. And the rewards you get. Okay, so I missed out on roughly 1,500 wins, right? Missed out on 1,500, which I average about 16 gold per. So I did lose out on 24,000 gold over the course of the season from not playing those extra 1,500 turns. So there's a significant amount there. If you divide that by 140, you're looking at 171 packs that I missed out on. 171 packs, and you can average about roughly 6 gold from each of those. Well, actually, I should do it the other way. So 24,000 divided by 30, roughly. I lost out on 800 dust from not playing those. So it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but for the sake of my health and wellness and sanity, I was okay with losing out on those extra 800 dust. The other thing I did was I went on my trip to Hawaii a couple weeks back, and I stopped using my dust. I need to use a 3 here, so I gotta go with that one. Yeah, I stopped using my gold, I should say, and so I saved up until I got 70,000 gold, and then I just spent it all. So got a lot of improvements for my deck now. Want to go defensively here. And that was, unfortunately, not the right call. I got home from work real late, and there was 45 minutes left in the day. I had to still do my heroics in arena, so I made the choice to do heroics to get my spot in top 20 for the skulls, then spent the last 5 minutes trying to do arena battles. Mojo, I think I would have made the same decision as you. I forgot to play on Underdog the whole week on heroics, so I just quickly did that and got him at least his 1 turn, which got him in the top 500, I think. I was surprised. He gets through like 22 bosses now, or somewhere around there. And that was enough to get him to like 450th place with one turn. I think in order to get top 50, or was it 250? I think 250 is the next rank. I think I probably would have done 2 days, which is not that hard. I could probably do that. But for Underdog, or for Tapdawg, he can get top 50 with 3 days of playing right now. So I'll do 2 on stream and then just 1 on the weekend. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. I can get, obviously, top 20 if I play every single day. I have been working on reducing the amount of turns it takes for Underdog in Heroics. As you guys know, I usually was averaging about 185 or so for a while. And I made some adjustments to the deck. And now I did Heroics twice this past weekend. The first time it took 170 turns. The next time it took 169 turns. So to take off 15 turns is actually pretty wild. And to put that into a point of context there, 170 turns. Winter and Spider do about 140, 150 turns each. And Jokovic does about 130 turns, roughly, 135, somewhere in there. So I still have a long ways to go, but it was definitely a way to see some improvements. So, yeah. Mojo, I'm still adding cards. Yeah, so you're right on that, but I've been removing some cards. So I got rid of my defense cards, which I never thought I would do, but they're all out of there now. And then I also dusted my gold final form cards that I had. I had a Wonder Chin, which was like a 22-22. I had 2 Sir Lancelots. One was fused, one was unfused. That's a one that takes half of the defense away. And then I also had 2 the fakes critical strikes, the ones that just do half of their critical strike. So instead of 21, it does 32 or something. Yeah, so anywho, got rid of all those, and that gave me like another 5,000 dust. So that helped me level up a bunch of my actual critical strikes. Big ones too, like Mad Bombers, 35 attackers. Underdog still has plenty of cards to work on and level up to, and research. I'm doing the werewolf backfills first before I continue on my comboing here, but before the werewolf backfills came out, I was working on sci-fi. So I've got a large amount those finished. I still have a couple more to do, and then I've got madness to work on after that. So I'll have probably another month or so of research to do here, maybe a little bit less, but I'm excited for that. You have 640 skulls, so that's 3 more heroic weeks until the Onyx card, so 6 weeks to go. 5 weeks to go, whatever that is. You can do it. Ooh, Tomas. Poor dude. All right. Well, we're going to go against this dude. I have a couple more weeks to go till I get my next health in Arena, but it's looking like, how many more do I need? I gotta be getting close. I think I'm at 45, so I need about 10 more. And it takes roughly... It'll probably be a year from now is when I'll finish all my health. Alright, so I did not get up nearly as high as I wanted to. I wasn't paying attention and I lost a couple battles, so that made me lose a lot of my momentum here. But even still, we went from rank 74 to like 40th. So it's not too bad. Definitely not. Normally I'm able to get to like top 20. Unless there's just like this giant clump of people right here and I'll jump over all of them, but I don't think I will. Let's see. Yeah, rank 36. So I did jump over a big jump there of people, but got Chef right there too. So, anywho, I think that's it on this one for now. Let's cross our fingers and hope that we can get Underdog or Tapdawg to work here. Uh-oh. That's not good. This is not good, guys. Oh, no. Give me a second. Let's hope I didn't just lose my account, everyone. Give me a second. Was not expecting this to happen. Okay, looks like we're okay. Looks like we're okay. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Yep, we're good. Okay. I did my optimizer. And it did have me adjust a couple cards in this deck. I think it added a second superhero, and did it have Rainbow? Yeah, it added Rainbow, and I think it took out two cards. I can't remember which ones. Horse was one? Yeah, it took out Horse and another one, so sad day for them. But let's do a couple battles here. Yeah. So it just needed me to log back into my game center, so that's the good news. We're all good. I just got scared because that didn't happen when I updated Underdog, so I didn't know what was going on. I love that new combo for Emok. And I feel like a Chinchilla Bear would be an Emok, so it works well. You're envious of my deck? Oh, don't. No. I still got a long way to go myself, too. We were talking about that today. Someone was asking about arena decks, and we were saying long term you need to have all the cards fused, and even I don't have all my cards fused yet. I'm getting close. I've got, I think, 2 or 3 left to go. The one that's most important, it looks like to me, is Food. That one always stays in my deck. It's a very powerful card, so I get why it would. I'm going to do 3 Collides here because I think I'm very close to leveling up, and this might be enough for me to level up. You guys ever feel like there's something stuck in your nasal cavity? I feel like I got something stuck in there. I've tried blowing all day. Well, it doesn't sound right. I've tried blowing my nose all day. I have to say the my nose part, otherwise it just sounds like I don't know. But can't get whatever it is out. Ooh, that might be a little bit too much, actually. Let me take this off the screen real quick. Give me a second. I'm just going to look at how much experience I have left to level up. I need 120, so Let's do... We're going to do some a Mr. Pym. It's one of the reasons I can't buy Canine pack, because I don't have an Onyx Knight and I don't want to double, but that pack's just for Knight. Yeah, that's the only pack you can get Knight in. And I'm in a similar situation to you, not nearly as big of a issue though, Mojo. But for me, I've actually bought out the pack, well, not twice, but nearly twice. I've got 3 fused dogs, and I have a fused Knight. We're going to do a fight against Miss Chloe here. I've got a fused Knight now, but my Onyx Goblin dropped an Onyx Knight for me. So now I've got a fused one and an unfused one. But I can't justify spending the money to get another copy of Onyx Knight. It's just doesn't make sense to me. So I am okay with just having one fused copy and one unfused copy. It's definitely not the end of the world for me. Yeah, K9 is the only pack with Onyx Knight. But we've got like 2 or 3 with with those crappy ones. Like Golem, I think, is in a bunch. Golem's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's funny to me how that works. You know, you got a lot of great questions there, Spicy. But I did buy the... I should have stopped, but I needed the mind control card. But I did buy out the whole mind control pack because I didn't get my mind control. I got my first one in pack 13. So I was like, I might as well just spend the extra 50 to get the 3 other copies of it. That's a justified reason to do it. But I got my werewolf, and I thought maybe that might show up in my account, but or in my deck. But obviously, I haven't updated the optimizer. I am... Mr. Andersam showed me a much easier, much simpler, much quicker way to update the optimizer, but it requires me to get information from John Eric at Monumental. And unfortunately, I have not had a good track record of getting him to respond to my DMs. So the optimizer is just kind of in this holding pattern right now. I guess I could go back and spend an hour updating it with all of the backfills since the last update that I did for it. It just seems silly to me, though, to spend an hour or 2 working on that when it would literally take me 10 minutes if he just sent me this file I need. So, it's a bummer. Yeah, sliding into his DMs. But I have the feeling that he is very busy with his job. So I'm not the type of person that's going to continually bug someone. If they're going to get back to me, they're going to get back to me. If it was something for work, sure. I was also toying with the idea of just updating the optimizer to include all the backfills. I think we still have about 100 more to go. I thought we only had about 50 more to go, but I recounted and it's closer to 100 that we still need. So I was hopeful that he would just go through and add all the rest of them, but 100 of them is a big amount. Are you for real, Mojo? Are you lying to me, or is he really on Tiebreaker? He was on Tiebreaker earlier today. I'm not even going to finish my story mode. We'll come back and use that last little bit of energy If I can go and fight him, I'm going to fight him. Oh, he is, and Ravi is. Oh my gosh. But we're going to go against McManu, because if you get a free win, you got to go for a free win. No offense, Manu. Just, your health is so much lower that it's a whole lot easier to beat you. I know he comes in here all the time, but free win is a free win is a free win, right, guys? You know. And even against Yoke as on tiebreaker, not necessarily a free win. You have to make sure you get your final form in your hand. Oh, he's in top 5 right now? Oh my gosh, this is going to be... I'm going to get into first place, guys. Got to go against McManu again. Again, it's the health. Gonna go with this one, only because Sword has significantly more combos than Demon does. Yeah, that was a good call. Wouldn't have mattered either way, but it was a good call. Got to go for it. You don't sleep on good combos or easy wins. All right, so I'm going to go with Ravi. No offense to Jokovic, but if I have the option to fight someone that's not Jokovic, why would I choose to fight him? Because he's the only person I know that has the... the Onyx Final Form in his deck, which means you have to get his health just a little bit lower than everyone else. Everyone else, like, I can kill Ravi right now, so why wouldn't I? Oh, of course he has to use a defensive card just to throw me off. Let's do this one. By the way, Tapdawg, which gold final forms from the portal events do you consider useful? None. I guess the Great Wall, if you wanted to have that in your heroics. Maybe a spaceship, a critical strike, because that might be a useful one. Spaceship is a critical strike. That's probably the only one of the gold final forms that you get for free. Bear is not a gold final form. Drippy drop. Let me see what Dr. Jekyll is. I'm not sure what he is. I did just dust him, though. Who's the counterattack? Yeah, Dr. Jekyll would also be a great one. You're correct. Dr. Jekyll would only be useful if you have Tiebreaker, though. Oh, Bear Magus. Is that what you mean? Yeah, the Bear Wizard. Yeah. You're right. That's also... Bear Magus and Spaceship are both 2320 critical strikes. I forgot that was the card. Thank you. It's probably Bear Magus or something. I don't know how do you pronounce a Magus? Okay, I'm going to play it. Magus. It looks like it's pronounced Magaz. So I'm just going to say it's Magaz from now on. Magus, yeah. The pronunciation K looks like it says Megas. Here, I'll show you. Can I type that into chat? I can, kind of. I just have to do some deleting here. It's Megas. Yeah, I think Dr. Jekyll could be useful if you have Tiebreaker. If you don't have Tiebreaker, not really useful. I think Windmill has too low of a defense. Isn't it like a 14? Windmill of Doom. Yeah, 14. That's just a little bit too low for me. You'd have to level it up at least once, and I don't know if I'd want to use the dust on a protection card like that. This was a good call, Mojo. Thank you. You ran out of runes? What rank are you at, Mojo? You say Magus? I can understand Magus. Oh, look at Mrs. Tapdawg's here. Everyone say hi to Mrs. Tapdawg. What'd you miss? Well, we just found out that like 3 people in the top 5 are very easy to beat right now. So I stopped doing my story mode so I could come over here and get some wins, hopefully. Haven't lost yet, so that's good. In fact, I don't think I've lost this season yet. So let's keep that up. That's true. I updated my phone and I'm trying to slide into John Eric's DMs. Yeah, now she's going to be Miss Tapdawg. No, you got that right, Spicy. After what Mojo said, she's going to be Miss Tapdawg, not Mrs. All right. Beautiful. You'll love to see it, even if you only do 1 damage to him. And that's because you had 3 orbs and he only had 2. All right, there we go. Got his health down a little bit better that time. We're actually going to do that one. I love sliding into DMs. Apparently. I don't even have a TikTok. I assume that's where you're supposed to slide. I was talking with my coworker today, and because my boss just got Instagram last night, and we were talking about, well, now we got to find a new social media platform because he's on there. And then I said, should we join TikTok? And he's like, nope, never. That's a time waster. And I said, you're right. You guys, this is not a good look for me. I think I just lost. I can defensively hold myself here, but this is gonna hurt a little bit. I think we're okay. Mrs. Tapdawg, the season's been like a week long so far. That's why I haven't lost yet. Oh, Miss Underdog is my side chick. You're correct. I do spend time with her. Secretly Joe. Don't tell. Yeah, I am a player. You have to be a player when you have two characters in the legendary ranks. Y'all are making me laugh. Also, Mrs. Tapdawg, I started a little bit early today. Am I gonna? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get either of those. Oh, maybe I will. It's gonna be close. Oh no, he said he's gonna be late, so he might show up. But I think it'd be really funny if he shows up right when we're done with the stream today. I might end early, Mrs. Tapdawg. You're hoping to be asleep by 8? It's 7:35 over here, guys, just in case you're wondering. All right, one more battle to rule them all. Let's fight Ravi. Mr. Ravi. And I think we'll get into second place with this. I don't think we can get into first place. Ooh, what happened with Ravi there? Look at that horrible card that played. Don't know what happened. I'm not going to complain, though. Free win is a free win. Oh, she goes to sleep that early regularly. When you have to wake up at 4 a.m. for work. Oh, we got first place! Would you look at that? We're at number 1. Mrs. Tapdawg. Mrs. Tapdawg, you're married to the rank 1 player in this game. How does that make you feel? Disappointed? Not by much. That's a fairly close grouping there. And look at Gaudior with the 325 wins, or even Manu there with 281. You don't have to, at least at the start of the season, you don't have to play as much as someone like Yoke that's got the 390, or AB with the 370. I haven't played nearly as much as you can see there, 330. But yeah, let's go back to story mode and finish that up real quick. I think we probably have 7. But let's see, are we close? No, we're not close. Okay. Yeah, Mrs. Tapdawg is the real number 1 player. You guys are right. I play for her on this account. All right. Give us something good, Clyde. I'll take some gold. That's fine. Okay, so let me show you guys my my changes to the deck. So I had about almost 330 cards in my heroics deck. So now it's down to 292. So roughly, what is that? Almost 40 cards, 35 cards that were taken out, and they weren't taken out by removal. They were all fused. So any cards that I could fuse have been fused in this deck. That means my combo cards as well as final form cards. So this is sorted by alphabetical. Let me sort it by rarity instead. I take that back. Not every card that could be fused is fused, because I do have some Onyx cards that I refuse to fuse. You'll see that here. So like I have 3 holy waters. Technically I had 4 Onyx holy waters, so I fused 2 of them because I had to. But I will only fuse these if it's a necessity for me. Same goes with Sun. It just doesn't. I know it has a lot more combos now, but it does better for me as a heroics card, not a card that would go in my arena. So that's why that's like that. All right, on the final form side, I think last count it was about, I don't want to get it wrong. Let me see what I said. Is it going to be in here? I'm not going to be able to find that message. So I have 34 fused critical strikes in here. I have 15 fused crushing blows. And then I have another 6 in here that could be fused. I have the card for it. Crushing blows, that is. I just need to level it up. So all sorts of fun stuff in here. Critical strikes. I got some Jamas in here now that I leveled up. The Mad Bombers I mentioned. This Monster Slayer that I had lying around as well. So those all got fused. And an Unstoppable Force. I had gotten another copy of that, so those got fused. So over on these cards, the Cranky Knight and Cyclops, I have an extra copy, both of those that I can fuse up. Same thing with Jaeger here. And Rat Reaper and Skeleton Overlord, I believe. And Turtle King. So then you get into my gold cards, and you'll see there's a whole lot more fused here. I kept one Bridget and one Clyde, but I did have 2 copies of Bridget and 3 copies of Clyde, so the other ones got dusted to give me the dust for them, because one of these, I'll show you. It's bonkers to me. This Clyde is about 500 there. Look at that. It's crazy to me. It's just crazy. Okay. Let me scroll through all this. Sorry. All right. So a lot of fused cards here. And I do have... I kept Gem as well because she is a full critical strike, not the half critical strike like the other cards I had that I recycled. And some of these hurt, like the Chosen One I had 2 copies of, and Underground I had 2 copies of. Now I just have the 1 copy of them. But it's cards I could potentially go for in the future. And then I have all these cards here that are singles that, like Monster, I can fuse. And these Destructions I can fuse, and Holidays I could fuse as well. So I might be going back and working on fusing the rest of these cards that I have extras of that are still in my deck down below. And then my silver cards and my bronze cards. So I probably need to fuse all these bronze cards here, but those are a low priority to fuse. I'd just as soon probably get rid of them, but I still have about 30 cards in my deck at the end. So I definitely can pare this down a little bit more. But this is pretty much as thin as it's going to get currently with how it's set up. You beat the Dark Alchemist recently? Congrats. Mrs. Tapdawg's watching a show where it's people living on yachts. Well, they don't live on the yachts, they work on the yachts, but she seems to enjoy that. But anywho, I'm going to call it an early night, guys. Only an hour stream. I'm sorry. But on Thursday, I will play a little bit longer than today. And yeah, maybe I'll do one of my fun streams of doing the optimizer. If I don't hear back from John Eric by Thursday, I'll probably just do an optimizer stream, so I can update it for everyone who's been asking for it and complaining. But anywho, I think that's going to be it. So thank you guys for joining me tonight, and I will be back on Thursday night, so in 2 nights from now.